Hello dear viewers, in this video I will be talking about the coronavirus, but I won't just talk about it. I will try to give you a broader perspective on this hot topic. Since December 2019, coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, has spread across the globe, causing a global crisis on a new scale. This virus has resulted in a new pandemic that came into play with panic, racism, sickness, severe drops in global economies, and even skepticism over the globalist world order. Since it is a global issue to tackle with, as international relations students need to focus on this matter. Thus, in this video, as a representative of South Security School's Asia Pacific desk, I will try to give you insights about the virus, mainly from the Chinese perspective, as well as trying to see it from a bigger picture from Asia and the rest of the world. We will try to touch upon some of the theories about the endless possibilities. Hopefully, after watching this video, you will have a better understanding of this new global threat from different perspectives. So let's begin. It is well known that the virus was originated in China. It was said to be spread from a seafood market in Wuhan. There had been rumors about the virus being transmitted from a bat, yet that has not been confirmed. What is known is that this virus circulates within certain animals, and every now and then gets transmitted to humans, just like in MERS-CoV in 2012 from a camel and SARS-CoV in 2003 from a civet cat. Because China was the first country to have the cases, it was also the main source of information at the beginning of this outbreak. There had been immediate and significant measures China has been taking over to fight with the virus, and the precautions have been strict. One of the biggest advantages China had over the virus was the fact that it wasn't the first virus outbreak in China, so people as well as the government was much more experienced. In places like Hong Kong, which is population-wise dense and is very globally attached to the rest of the world, schools were immediately closed as well as the offices. Top WHO officials praised Hong Kong and Singapore for very effective measures to suppress transmission of disease. There had been minimal growth in many Asian countries following with China itself, where the virus actually came from, whereas in many European countries and the US, the situation took a big turn. Now, the US has exceeded the Chinese number of cases, and China repeatedly continues to claim that it has taken the situation under control. As we're speaking, the numbers are changing, but something is clear. There will be an aftermath of the outbreak, and whoever prevails will also change the global balance of power. In this crisis, it is essential to watch the events carefully. It can be easily concluded that the Western world is under threat, and Chinese government has a big opportunity to fill the gap. However, one can also argue that it can be a way to draw a bad guy China portrait once more. It is clear that especially the US is now faced with a rival China. Therefore, it could be a tool to picture China as a global villain. We can see the Chinese answer to that, which showed itself with efforts to drop the number of new cases in China and the efforts to increase of soft power by providing supplies to different countries. On the one hand, China wants to be the victor of the virus epidemic. On the other hand, there are exercises to destroy China's reputation. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo hit out at Beijing, accusing China of hiding facts and suppressing crucial information that can save thousands even today. China, of course, hit back by saying the U.S. was only trying to pass the buck. It was not the first time the debates about who spread the virus was brought to the table. In fact, U.S. President Donald Trump has termed the coronavirus as Chinese virus already, and China has alleged the U.S. soldiers for the virus. There were a ton of rumors around the world about how China created the coronavirus as a biological weapon. U.S. President Donald Trump said world is paying a huge price for what China did, and he also suggested that the virus could have been stopped right from China. Supporting the idea of China lied, people died, the alt-right community has also gained a new trump card. Following the virus outbreak, there had been a huge flow of online hate. The situation could escalate, and another lone wolf attack could take place, since the number of armed people had increased rapidly after people have begun to stock up. It can also be argued that the virus can have a connection with 2020 United States elections, presidential elections. History shows that Bush after 9/11 and Obama after the Great Recession was awarded with another term. With the second term, this new challenge could be Trump's award, with creating an image that draws Trump as the savior of America and the fighter against China can be effective enough to get votes from the alt-right communities as well as patriots in America. This virus outbreak could be a new beginning of the New World Order, or it could be a new approach to the New World Order. This doesn't mean that globalism will be completely eradicated or the big alliances around the world will collapse. Nonetheless, it can mean that we are faced with new challenges for humanity, which are now have put into test. This virus could be the beginning of a chain reaction. One challenge can be followed by another. Digitalization can become the center of our lives, and we can slowly lose the notion of nation-states sentiments. The world can be ruled by with more centered powers. This trend is not new, but it has never been this sophisticated. Hence, one has to read the current events more in detail. In conclusion, even though the Chinese government seems to deal with the virus outbreak successfully, it could be completely misleading. One of the crucial weaknesses of today's society, today's world, is globalism, and globalism makes widespread possible in a matter of seconds. It can be a virus or simply fake news. China could be lying, or the new arrivals in China can increase the number of new cases once more. We might see another virus outbreak. Whether China or the US is downplaying its number of cases, it is always hard to have a clear picture of the infection range. The numbers are constantly changing. And also there are not enough kits to testing kits for everyone. Besides all of these factors, not everybody shows the symptoms right away. Beyond everything, Western countries could be playing the victim. And of course, this crisis might be a new attempt to build physical, artificial, or ideological walls between the borders. There are countless ways to interpret the same event, and we have just touched upon a few of them. Thank you for watching this video.